Hi, my name is Kyle Baum and I am the founder of No Limit Physiques. NLP was built specifically for high achieving professionals, especially nurses, CRNAs, doctors, and people with other demanding careers who feel like their body has stopped responding no matter how clean they eat and no matter how hard they train. People who don't want another fad diet or basic macro plan. They want someone who understands physiology, hormones, stress, and performance, and who can actually fix the root cause of why they feel stuck. I didn't build this from theory. I honestly built it from experience in two very different worlds. See, when I started coaching several years ago, I did what all fitness coaches do. I pushed macros, I did workouts, and I pushed discipline very hard. And it worked until it didn't. The people who I cared about most, especially the women, were doing everything right and still felt exhausted, bloated, inflamed, anxious, and stuck in bodies that just didn't respond anymore. At the same time, during my ICU nursing career, I kept seeing the other side of things. Patients struggling with preventable metabolic issues, hormonal imbalances dismissed as normal, gut issues just shrugged off as IBS and PPI prescriptions, people pushed from specialist to specialist without anyone addressing the underlying dysfunction. I realized fitness coaching was giving band-aids, and then on the other side of Western medicine was also giving band-aids. And nobody was actually rebuilding the biology that drives fat loss, mood, energy, or performance. And that's honestly when everything clicked. See, it wasn't that most people lacked the discipline. It wasn't the calories, it wasn't the cardio, and it wasn't motivation. It was internal dysfunction. People's thyroid, hormones, gut health, nervous system, and stress pathways were completely out of alignment. Once I started actually addressing the physiology piece of things first, people's bodies finally started to respond again. Fat loss became predictable, energy returned, menstrual cycles normalized, inflammation dropped, anxiety stabilized, and training actually felt enjoyable again. And that's exactly when my Thrive method was born. The Thrive method is the proprietary biological rebuild method that we use inside No Limit Physiques to restore function and performance at every level of human physiology. While most programs focus on manipulating cardio and calories, we rebuild the internal communication system, starting with the thyroid, hormones, digestion, and stress pathways. Because when your systems all talk, results start to follow. Through functional lab analysis, biofeedback-driven nutrition, and strategic phase progression, we transition every client from dysfunction to stability to performance to fat loss dominance. In short, we don't chase weight loss. We build bodies that can't help but burn fat, perform, and actually recover. So the first thing we do is diagnose the root cause. Through the bio blueprint lab analysis, we pinpoint exactly what's holding your metabolism back. Thyroid conversion issues, hormone imbalances, insulin resistance, inflammation, gut dysbiosis, cortisol rhythms, and more. Then we build your precision protocol. Your plan is not guesswork. It's all built from data. We will provide your supplementation, peptides, nutrition, training, habits, literally everything based on lab analysis and biofeedback. Then we monitor, adjust, and guide you every single day. We do metabolic deep dives, daily biofeedback tracking, real-time messaging with me and my team, and oversight from our physician partners to ensure your biology is constantly moving in the right direction. And lastly, and most importantly, that's what delivers your predictable transformation. Once your thyroid, your hormones, your gut health, and your nervous system are all working together, fat loss literally becomes automatic. It's too easy. And this is how our clients get results they never have before, or they break plateaus that they've been in for years. We've worked with women who spent years trying every diet imaginable and watched them finally lose the inflammation, fix their menstrual cycles, and gain back energy that they haven't had since their 20s. We work with men who've had sluggish thyroid and low testosterone and rebuilt their metabolism to the point where they can actually build muscle, lose fat, and have adequate energy levels again. In clients with PCOS, adrenal dysfunction, gut health issues such as IBS, SIBO, gut dysbiosis, histamine issues, Hashimoto's, and so many other functional health issues, who finally started to see their biology work with them, not against them. This isn't theory, this isn't macros, this is quite literally physiology built from the inside out. If you're serious about fixing the internal dysfunction that's been holding you back, if you're done guessing, if you're done buying random supplements, done thinking, I just need to try harder, and you want a program that gives you the method, the data, the coaching, and the medical oversight needed to fully rebuild your biology, then click the link below. You can book a strategy call with my team to help you start to figure out your bottleneck and how the Thrive method can help you. Let's rebuild your biology so you can finally feel like yourself again. Stronger, energized, and confident, and most importantly, feel like you're in control again.